1, 2, 3. Storipop!
Hey, Popper! Thanks for tuning in for some Storipop fun today. What have you been up to? Oh, well, that sounds very interesting. Guess what I did? I just returned home from a trip. I flew on an airplane all the way to Illinois. That's where I grew up. And I had a chance to spend time with my parents and aunts and uncles and cousins, even my brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews. It was a very special trip. There is nothing like being with your favorite people. Don't you agree? So tell me a little bit about your family. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Wowee! It sounds like you have some very special people in your life. Well, how about furry family members? I'm talking about pets. They're a part of the family too. Well, make sure you give everyone you love a great big hug today, because hugs are the best. What do you think? Should we start with our positive thought of the day? Okay, repeat after me. I am special. I matter. And I love learning new things. Speaking of learning, I think we've got a lot of that to do today. So let's get poppin'. It's time to learn the letter of the day. Today's letter is fresh and fabulous and fearless. Any ideas as to which letter it is? Fantastic guess! Let me formally introduce you to the letter F. Hello, F. Wanna be our friend? Aw, we're flattered. F. Can you say this? F. The letter F makes the F sound, as in fire. Can you think of some words that begin with the letter F? Fun! Yes! No shortage on fun around here. Flute! Who said that? That's music to my ears. Flower! A very fragrant word indeed. Food! You are correct! Ding, ding, ding! And might I add that food comes in many delicious flavors. And flamingo! Lindsay, nicely done! Does your flamingo happen to play the flute? That would be funny. What about names? Should we think of a few names that begin with the letter F? You go first. Frankie, Frida, Freddie, good work. Faith, Finley, Felicia, and one more, Fernando. I am fascinated by how well you did learning the letter F today. And that's a fact. Letter F, it was so fulfilling getting to know you. You're becoming a fast fan favorite around here. Learning the letter F happened in a flash. Well, it's time for us to pop on over to our next stop. It's time for Scavenger Pop. Pop on your safari hat because it's time for us to explore. And remember, any hat'll do. Just use your imagination. Stop. Look around you because we're about to set our Scavenger Pop time clock for 1 minute. And let's see how many things you can find around you that are the color red. Are you ready? You're on the hunt for anything you can find around you that's the color red. Good luck. The time starts now. Time's up. Whew. That was another exciting scavenger pop. So, what did you find that's the color red? Ooh, what do we have here? A fire truck. Great job. And a strawberry. That is ripened red to perfection. Ketchup. Great job. Do you want some fries to go with that? And you are correct. Roses are red, and yours are very beautiful. Guess what I found? I found a ladybug. Aren't those supposed to be good luck? Must have been my lucky hat. We did a really great job today. Outstanding work, Scavenger Popper. You're really getting good at this. What do you think we should search for next time? You're gonna have to tune in to find out. Well, it's about that time. Poppity pop, I'm out. It's time for another pop share. That's show and tell, Storipop style. Today we're gonna learn about something fascinating. The Venus Flytrap. What's unexpected about this unique flowering plant? Well, the Venus Flytrap is a carnivorous plant, meaning that this plant eats insects. Yeah, it's true. Wait a second, shouldn't that be the other way around? Native to North Carolina and South Carolina in the US of A, the Venus Flytrap has 2 leaves that are hinged at the base. And each leaf has small hairs on the surface that act as tiny sensors. So when triggered, it causes the plant to close shut, resulting in a meal for this unusual plant. While Venus flytraps do get some of their nutrients from soil, their main diet includes ants, beetles, grasshoppers, spiders, and even mosquitoes. So how do Venus flytraps attract insects or find food? Because their food sort of has to drop in, doesn't it? Well, flytraps entice their prey with their bold reddish-colored, nectar-lined inner walls, along with the inviting aroma of their ripe, fruity scent. At a glance, Venus flytraps' teeth look kind of scary, but they're actually fairly soft to the touch. I wonder if they ever brush their teeth. Probably not. Surprisingly, their teeth don't bite or chew. Instead, they actually help lock in their prey when the trap snaps shut. And let me tell you, that happens super fast. Once a Venus flytrap senses a new tasty snack has arrived, it'll snap shut in under a second. Yikes! After catching its prey, sometimes their trap will remain shut from anywhere between 2 to even as many as 10 days. For example, it takes a Venus flytrap approximately 2 days to digest a mosquito and about a whole week to digest a fly. So how does that work? Well, digestion takes place as the interior leaf secretes enzymes that dissolve and break down whichever unlucky friend landed in its mouth. A few more interesting facts include Venus flytraps are not poisonous. They grow to approximately 5 to 6 inches in diameter, with traps typically measuring up to about 1.5 inches. They can go long periods of time between meals, up to a month or 2. Way longer than us. Now, you may be wondering what would happen if you put your finger in a Venus flytrap's mouth. The good news is it isn't painful, but you'll definitely feel some subtle pressure as the plant's jaws close. However, you can easily free your finger at any time. Keep in mind excessively triggering your Venus flytrap by teasing it could harm it or eventually kill it, so please be kind. And last but not least, do Venus flytraps make for great indoor houseplants? Well, you can certainly care for your very own Venus flytrap at home. However, if kept indoors, they'll require special attention as they need to be hand-fed bugs approximately 1/3 the size of their trap, about every week or 2. The good news? Venus flytraps have really good table manners. Venus?
Excuse me.
I told you they're one of a kind. Well, on that note, I think it's time to pop on over to our next stop. I am definitely gonna try not to land in the mouth of a Venus Flytrap. Wish me luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matilda Beetlebottom.
Darlings, thank you. Mwah, mwah. Pitty, pitty, pat, the rain falls down like that. Boom-a-boom-boom, how the thunder clacks. I sit inside my home with a teacup in my hand, a feather pen and ideas in tow, words like a puzzle I command. I rhyme because it's fun, you see, to artfully weave together phrases to be. The rhythm and tone work together like friends. When crafting a poem, the fun never ends. You write it and share, and some will care enough to read it once more when the words are hard to ignore. Poems do that. They make you laugh and often think. When I read my poetry aloud, I like to offer a little wink. My words are always meant to lift others up in ways that help them see the beauty in all of the everydays. How do you play with words? The possibilities are endless. You are so clever. I know you'll create something tremendous. I dare you to write a poem of your own. Let your ideas run free so our minds can be blown. Well, the sky is now blue and the sun is trying as the rain I heard before finishes with all its crying. My teacup is now empty and my heart filled with delight that I completed another poem and it feels ridiculously right. Pitty, pitty, pat is how all of this began. And to think that when I started, I didn't even have a plan. Darlings, you're just too kind. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, my darlings, thank you. Welcome back to the Storipop Storibus. It is so nice to be back. So, have you decided on your favorite reading spot? That is wonderful. Yes, reading in bed is so cozy. And outside? Yes, Jenny, that's true. It is really nice to get to hear the birds chirping while you're sitting down and enjoying a good book. I love that. Wait a second. Jared, you have a special reading tent? No way! That is so cool. Now, do you remember what we call readers around here? Yes, story poppers. Very good. Are you a story popper too? Well, that is pop-tapulous news because we are about to enjoy another story together. And today, we're going to read a gentle story about unicorns. Where are all my unicorn fans? I see you. Raise your hand really high if you believe in unicorns. Well, let's find out if unicorns are real, shall we? Come on. Unicorns are real. Many people believe that unicorns aren't real. Well, I have one as a friend, and she has the power to heal. I'll tell you a story that might blow your mind. It's one part magic and another part undefined. Some may say that unicorns don't exist, but life is filled with unexpected twists. My unicorn's name is Sparklefly, and she has the softest, most beautiful, mesmerizing eyes. She is quiet and shy, and gentle and wise. Look at how beautiful she is. I love her mesmerizing eyes. She smells like powder and flowers and feels warm like the sun. Whenever we're together, we always have fun. We share a secret together that only we understand. We want to help the world be as happy as it can. When Mommy and Daddy tuck me in at night, Sparklefly and I prepare to take flight. I carefully climb up Sparklefly's silky smooth tail. I get seated on her back. It's time to set sail. Not into oceans or rivers or seas, but up into the sky, far above the trees. We star dance at night while the world is sleeping. We gather stardust together for very safekeeping. That looks like a lot of fun. Only we understand the power of this magical dust. We must distribute it wisely. That's a definite must. Anyone who needs it, we lightly sprinkle them with care. Right above their houses, it floats like feathers through the air. Whoosh! Anyone who is scared or sad or has a hurting heart, we quietly soar above them and secretly do our part. For anyone who is worried or angry or alone, twinkling diamond stardust gets oh so wistfully thrown. On their heads, on their faces, in the most unexpected places. I wonder where? Maybe under their bed? Sparklefly's wings always know the way. It's almost time to head back home. Yesterday is now today. Every night we fly in a different direction. We know we'll do a little good as we spread our potion of affection. So when you close your eyes at night, just as you turn off the light, know that Sparklefly and I are about to take off with all our might. If you need a little stardust, ask for an answer for your heart. Sparklefly will be listening, and she is very, very smart. Before I go, there's one thing you should know, and that's what stardust is made of. Stars are made of wishes and hope, and kindness and peace and love. Anytime you need comfort, just look to the sky above. There's magic out there. It can be hard to see, but the most important part is that you believe. So, little one, do you think unicorns are real? Be on the lookout for that stardust feel. Aw, that was beautiful. So what did you think? What would you do if a unicorn showed up at your bedroom window in the middle of the night? I think I'd try to find that unicorn a snack. What do unicorns eat anyway? Wow, what a great time getting to read together from the Storibus today. What do you think we should read next time? A book about dinosaurs? I'll see what I can do. Oh, I almost forgot to share a very important picture with you. There was a Storipopper sighting all the way in Croatia. No way! And Judita and her little friends were spotted reading a book at bedtime. Great work! I mean, why read alone when you can invite your favorite cuddly friends to join you? Hi, Judita! I'm sending you a great big hug all the way from the Storibus. Let's give it up for Judita in Croatia! Keep up the great work reading! If you spot a Storipopper in action reading a book, snap a picture of them and tag us or message us here. Thank you so much for joining me for another Storipop Storibus. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye! Holy guacamole! Did we have fun today or did we have fun? Raise your hand if you enjoyed our time together. Touch your nose if you learned something new. Now, touch your toes if you can't wait to do it again. Me either. When I'm with you, I always know it's gonna be great. You inspire me to keep growing and to be my best too. Every day, we just keep getting better and better. That's all we can hope for, right? Before I sign off, let's wrap up with our positive thought of the day. That way it'll be fresh in our minds. That brain of yours is on fire today. Okay, repeat after me. I am special. I matter. And I love learning new things. Well, we proved that today. Until next time, Popper, I am sending you a great big hug. See you soon.